Is today the day? Is today the day that you're going to step outside of your comfort zone and do something courageous? Literally every day is the day that I step out of the comfort zone and do things that have fear involved, that are challenging, and that are kind of outside the box, and certainly outside the comfort zone. But I'll tell you that I enjoy doing that. And rather than telling you, I'm going to share with you. Welcome, Sunrise Daybreakers. Welcome to a brand new day. Welcome to the opportunity to connect to nature. Welcome to the opportunity to be here with me in Sarasota, Florida, celebrating a brand new day. The sun's coming up behind us. I tried to set this up so that you can see the moon behind me too, because we have a moon set. We also have a sunrise, and that is pretty cool. So this is Live with Nature, LWN, Live with Nature. It's about a connection to source. It's about a connection to nature. It's about a routine. This routine starts early for me. So I get up really early, and I put motivational or inspirational or spiritual videos on my phone. I listen to that to set the stage. I'm slurring my words now. To set the stage for our day. And the first thing I've done, though, already was to thank God for a brand new day. Now I have a higher power. That higher power is God. And God has made a big difference in my life. I turned my will and my life over to the care of God. That was kind of stepping outside the box. Certainly it is for some. But what I found was that when I turned my will and my life over to care of God, or my higher power, or the creative intelligence, or creative imagination, or the divine creative force behind everything that is, and I released control. I always say, I stopped driving the bus and I turned it over to God to drive the bus, and now I'm just the receiver of the information and then letting it flow. I've said before, I don't know what I do, but I do know what I do. But I don't know what I do. I let Him do it. Sometimes I go, wow, really? Because although I say affirmations, and that's part of my routine too, and it's part of this broadcast, I'll start with talking about, is today the day? Today. And then I will have a quiet time or a meditation opportunity and a time for people to say their affirmations. Now, I do say affirmations in a guided affirmation meditation on Mondays. And on Tuesdays, we have Empowerment Tuesday. So I try and talk about something empowering. Wednesdays is Mental Health Wednesdays, and I plan to have guests that can help us learn and grow and bring mental health awareness to our conscious. And then Thursdays, I got to thank Melissa Osborne, because it's, if I get this wrong, Melissa, I'm sorry, but it's Happiness Thursdays. And so Thursdays are that, and Friday is today, and it's about, hey, welcoming the brand new day. I want to say thank you to everybody for coming to join me this morning. Now, I had said, is today the day? Now, is today the day for you to just step outside that box? Is it time for you to take action on the thinking that you've had to try and work towards achieving that dream or that goal that you have for yourself? I hope that it is. I talked yesterday about, taking the next step. And what I found is that when we do this, it challenges ourselves. And so when we challenge ourselves, and even though it might be scary, we can have that opportunity to learn and to grow. And when we learn and we grow, I think we become a better person as a result of it. And so that's what I try and do, is to learn and grow every day. And I learn from the viewers. I learn from the people that I run into. I try and do things that are not the ordinary stuff that I used to do. I know that when I was in my comfort zone, the next thing that would happen to me is complacency. I get very comfortable, get complacent. Oh yeah, everything is going good. I like my life the way it is. I don't want to change anything about it. It's just perfect. Well, that's, to me, a limiting thinking concept, because that's not allowing you to grow and learn more. And we really do have an opportunity every single day to broaden our knowledge about experiences. I'm about empowerment. That is my why, empowerment. And to empower not only you, but empower myself as well. And so I enjoy doing that. And I enjoy helping other people. That is my part of my purpose, is to serve others with unconditional love. And that's a lesson that I think I'm still learning on, that unconditional love thing, because that was a tough one, okay? That was taking the next step. Is the time now? Well, yeah, the time is now for me to go ahead and do something about that, really, because in the past, and I'm going to speak to this specific situation because I like to share my stories, okay? I was in a relationship. It was a very, very unhealthy relationship. Let me just say that, okay? So in that relationship, though, I thought, God's telling me I need to love unconditionally. No matter what happens in the situation, I've got to let that go and just keep on loving and giving. And what I found is that I tried to save other people. I tried to help them, but I did it at the expense of myself. What I've learned is that I cannot sacrifice myself for somebody else. Because if I sacrifice myself and I hurt myself and it's unhealthy and I'm wrapped up in depression or anger or resentment, then that kind of thinking is not going to help me become a better person. That's going to take me to a depression state, and then I'm no good for anybody. So if I step outside of that, release that negative thinking, replace it with positive thinking, then my chances of success are much, much higher. It's no fun being unhappy. I mean, I don't know anybody that can say, oh yeah, I'm pretty happy being unhappy. Now, actually, in a way, I was that. That was me saying, oh, you weren't drinking, you stopped that, but now, okay, I'm going to drink, throw in the towel, say, okay, that's fine. If I can't beat them, join them. Well, boy, oh boy, that was not a good choice, I tell you. So that's not an answer. I sacrificed myself to try and get along and be liked or better liked or whatever it was that was driving me to do that, and it was bad for me. So we can't sacrifice ourselves. So if today is the day that you're ready to go ahead and do something positive for yourself, then I suggest that you do that. I believe in affirmations or I am statements and writing them down and repeating them often, daily, as often as you can. And then, that takes a lot of work and consistency. But the thing about it is that if you say these positive things to yourself over and over and over again, it's going to reprogram your subconscious. And that subconscious is our belief system. And that's what drives us. That's what, when we don't have to think about it and it just happens and we respond or we react. I don't like react. I like respond, because there's more thinking, I think, involved in responding than reacting. Reacting is, that fight or flight concept. It's the subconscious speaking to us. It's based upon our belief system. And so sometimes those thoughts that are our beliefs aren't necessarily so healthy for us. So if you're ready to try and do something positive and start enjoying life, then I'm going to highly recommend you do whatever it takes to start achieving that. And it starts with affirmation. It starts with the intention of wanting to do it. Everything starts with a thought, but then it takes an action plan. So take the action today. It's about action. It's not about words. It's about doing something about it. And today really is the day, because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. Yesterday's a memory now at this point. All we have is the present. And it's called that because it's a gift. And so I try and make the most of every moment, because I don't know whether I'm going to be here tomorrow or not, or even here in an hour from now. I could go out on the road and head to my job here shortly, and we could get killed in a car accident. God forbid that, but the thing about it is that may be the case. So I want to do everything that I think I need to do right here and right now. Yes, we want to enjoy life. Yes, we need to be unconditional, but we need to be unconditional to the point where we're not jeopardizing ourselves, and we have to step back from that situation. And I've heard this statement, we need to love our enemies, love our neighbor, even if we don't like them. We need to love them, but we don't need to sacrifice ourselves in the meantime. So we don't have to, quote, break bread with them. We don't have to sit down at the table and have dinner and stuff like that. No, we don't have to do that part. When it's at the point where it's not good for you, you do need to step back. That's an important factor. So today is the day. Today's the day to welcome a brand new day, and the sun's coming up. The moon's still up there. That's so awesome. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to walk down here to the end of the street. And, it's not actually the end of the street. It's actually part of the street. It's a little circle here. The end of the street's this way. It's on a cul-de-sac here. It is about 75 degrees. You are in Sarasota, Florida. There's a little bit of a wind. It's about 9 miles an hour out of the northwest. It feels good. I'm so grateful for some cooler temperatures, although my cooler temperatures at 75 would be a nice summer day for a lot of people, because it's pretty cold up north. I know that. And so we'll send you some more. I'll try and send you some more, but this is coming out of the north. So, we're getting your cold air down here, but we're grateful for it. So that's one good, maybe bad for some people, but good for us. That's how that works. That's all one in the wholeness. And I did want to mention too, I talked, I think it was Monday, and I said, we're going to be launching a website. Okay, here's the update. The update is this, all right? We don't have it live. We don't have it launched, okay? Darn it. All right, but that's okay. We've had some things that we had to roll through and adjust to, and so we're working through that stuff. The second that this is live, I promise I'll tell you. I know that we've got the arcola.blog set, okay? We're working on the rest of it, and so that's coming. It is. It didn't happen exactly when I want it to, but that's okay. That's where patience comes in. It'll happen when it's supposed to. So the other thing I need to update you on is that unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing the bathrobe moments this morning. Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it. So that's not happening this morning with Lauren because he didn't realize that he had another thing, a commitment. And so he has to do that commitment. And I understand that happens. I live that on a daily basis. I do sometimes. We needed to do something and forgot to put it on the calendar, and it's like, oh my goodness. Okay, so no problem, Lauren. We're going to be doing that. I'm going to have to check that, but I think it's certainly in November. And I want to say November 2nd or something like that. But I'll confirm that, and I'll let you all know. But what is exciting is tonight. Please join me if you can for the live broadcast of Get to Know Manny Laverty. Manny Laverty has graciously joined our Live with Nature crew. And so he's going to be on my show tonight. We're going to get to know Manny Laverty better. He is a super dynamic guy. He has a heck of a story. He's gone through a whole lot of, physical, mental, difficulties, adverse situations. But he's here to tell us about how he's overcome this stuff and enjoying life today. So I want you to join me for that. Or catch the replay, and then it'll be up on YouTube as well. So welcome again. I'm going to come back. We're going to go down to the end of the street here, and we're going to welcome in this brand new day. So the moon is still up as the sun is coming. There's some beautiful rays up there I see. So I'm just going to walk down to the end here. Then we'll have this quiet time, meditation opportunity. Watch the sun come up, listen to the birds. They're starting to sing to us this morning. And then I'm going to say my I am statements, my affirmations. And then I'll come back. I'll do a prayer. I'll be praying for all of us. And I'll interact with the viewers and the comments. And then we'll bring it to a close. And then I'll think in the meantime of all the things I need to mention to you. So just bear with me for a half a minute. I kind of got to adjust my tripod because, you know, oh my goodness. I just looked at the sky now. I was watching where I'm walking. Holy cow, is that something? Now, is that really something? That's really, really something cool. I tell you. Boy, I love nature. I sure do. So I just got to make sure that I've got this thing going proper. I know I adjusted it, so let's just make sure that she's adjusted properly. I don't know that she's a she or a he or what this tripod is. I haven't named it, so let's see that that works. No, not quite. There we are. That's better. Better. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'll say welcome, everybody. I see that we have several viewers already. What a view. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow, that's spectacular. It really is very cool. All right, and I'm just going to shout out some people that are watching right now. I'm going to say hello to Michael. I'm going to say hello to Tabitha. Bob Rocco, welcome. Bella Watson, welcome, and thank you for joining this morning. All right. So we're going to watch this. This is going to be the opportunity for a quiet time meditation opportunity. Me repeating my I am statements. And I'll be quiet now. I'll be about 10 minutes or so. And then we'll carry forward here with a prayer. But that is one spectacular, absolutely spectacular picture of a beautiful brand new day. Oh my goodness, I tell you. Wow. All right, good morning to everyone who's watching, and good morning to all the people that come in on the replay. I really appreciate you. It was one spectacular sunrise going on here this morning. It was very, very cool. I have got to get with Bob or find out what the name of those rays are that were coming up this morning. It is just so wonderful. Boy, what a blessing. I love waking up with the sun. And I thank everybody that's part of the Sunrise Daybreakers tribe. We love to welcome in a brand new day. We love to make a connection to nature and the source and the oneness of the universe. Just plugging myself back in here now. I'm going to kind of drop this down a tad bit and say happy Friday. What a great day. I tell you, it is awesome. Let me just untangle this. So I want to say thank you to everybody that's watching. Remember tonight, 7:30, Manny Laverty. Let's get to know him better. He's quite a dynamic guy. He's part of our Live with Nature crew. I see that Sani Chu is with us as well. Thank you, Sani. Sani is a dynamic, loving individual, and she is a part of our Live with Nature crew as well as Rachel Johnson. We have contributors like Adam Chelton. Also, want to mention, tonight is, I already did this, but tonight is the Get to Know. I'm firing back up on that. I've been not doing them real recently. So tonight is Get to Know Manny Laverty. And if everything is going well and as planned, and we'll see how that works out. But next week, I'm very, very excited. I'm honored and humbled as well to introduce to you Jamie D'Amico. Okay, Jamie is a local business here in Sarasota. Get the best from today. He is so awesome. Such a wonderful individual. I'm really looking forward to that, and I'll let you all know about that except when I've got that on the schedule. Okay, but that's hopefully coming next week. The update, yeah, arcola.blog, Resource Center of Life's Adventures.blog. That is live, but we haven't launched it yet. We're going to be doing that. We've been working on getting the .com together and the .org, because LWN Live with Nature is going to be a non-profit organization. I've spoken about that before. We are going to take the net proceeds and donate those to worthy foundations and organizations. Individuals will, as a team, decide where that money is going to go to, but we're going to help other people, because that's what we're about. We're about paying it forward and helping people that need some help and some support. We plan to really be a resource of bringing interesting people, places, and things, and video and pictures and broadcasts to the world, and spreading the message of hope as well. So stick with us. I really appreciate your support. Make sure to go out there and to go to YouTube and subscribe and tap the bell. Stephen Smith SRQ, as well as LWN Live with Nature. Facebook as well. Stephen Smith SRQ, LWN Live with Nature. Thank you. So the time is now. The time is now to make a decision, because you don't have the tomorrow yet. You may not get it. I hope that we do. I'm really praying that we do get tomorrow, okay? Yesterday's gone. It's past. It's history. Today we have the present moment. Let's make the most of today's moment. Let's step outside of our comfort zone. Let's go ahead and take the next step, as I discussed yesterday, to start achieving our dreams and our goals. We can start achieving our dreams and goals by setting an intention. Set that intention, write that intention down, and then be detailed, or put it in the computer. It doesn't matter, in these days of, automation, obviously, we've come a long way since paper or pen and pencil. Put that intention down, write an affirmation based upon that, an I am statement a positive reinforcement of exactly what you're trying to achieve, and then repeat that daily. Join me in the mornings for the Sunrise Daybreakers broadcast, welcoming in a brand new day, making a connection to nature, making a connection to source, making a connection to the oneness of the love and unity that we share together, and trying to make this place that we live in here, they call it Earth, a better place, okay? And by supporting us and supporting the message together as a community, we can make a positive impact on the world, and that's what we're trying to do. Thank you, everybody. Now, I have this routine. This is part of my routine. I suggest that you have a good routine and start with putting some good information into your brain so that you can start your day with a positivity and gratitude. And I have a higher power. It might not be your higher power, and that is okay. I don't discriminate, no matter what. Race, religion, creed, color, ethnicity, it doesn't, it's all good. We're all connected in the oneness, and we all have a right to be here. So, if you don't believe in my higher power, that's okay. I do believe that my higher power is the divine, creative imagination and intelligence and thought behind everything that is. And through him, I should say, in him, as me, through me, I spread the word of hope and love. And I accepted Jesus as my Savior. I did that a long time ago. I believe that he died on the cross for God so loved the world. He gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. That is John 3:16. I believe that. John 16, not sure which verse it is. I am the way, the truth, and the light. We are all light. We all are light. We all have seeds of greatness, and we can nurture those seeds of greatness, and we can overcome obstacles. We can break through the barriers that held us back, but it takes action. And so I'm wanting you to take action and start working on achieving your real dreams. Even if you've achieved everything that you thought you wanted to, there's probably something more that you can do, okay? For me, that's serving others. So, in honor of my higher power, whom I call God, I'm going to pray right now. Dear Lord, thank you for bringing me to today. The time is now for me, as well as others, to take a active or proactive, proactively empowering ourselves to be able to go and move forward and achieve our dreams and goals, Lord. I ask that you would be with us if we happen to be suffering for any particular reasons, whether it's financial issues or job-related issues or relationship situations or health issues or the fact that we've lost some of our loved ones or it's addiction situations where, we're doing unhealthy things for ourselves. I ask that you would just help us to raise us up, allow us to be able to become aware of the moment and recognize that we can achieve anything if we put our minds to it, and have faith in the fact that we can achieve these dreams and goals. I just ask that you would be with us as we go about our day today, Friday, and that you help us to manifest these dreams and goals in abundance, and bless all of those that might be suffering right now. I pray these words, I release them to the universe. The universe supports us in these truths, and I pray these words in Jesus' name. I say amen. I say namaste, and I say namaskar. I honor your soul, and I honor you as a person. I love you, and I want the best for you, and that's why I do this stuff. Please feel free to comment. Please feel free to share this. If you know somebody that can benefit by this video, please share it on out. Absolutely. And join me tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get to know Manny Laverty. Super dynamic guy. I think you're going to really love that interview. It's really going to be exciting. I'm very, very, very much so looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm sweating too. Even though it's like 75 degrees, which is cool for Florida. Humidity was like 97%. So let's have a great day, okay? Step outside your comfort zone. Do something courageous. Maybe pay it forward, but have a great day. I very much appreciate you coming to join me. God bless you. This is Stephen Smith, and I am signing off for now from Sarasota, Florida. Have a great day. Now, I am going to also acknowledge our live viewers and maybe interact with some of these comments. I want to say, David Mudge, thank you so very much for joining us here in Sarasota this morning for the Sunrise Daybreakers edition of Live with Nature. Hannah Anna, thank you so very much for coming. Sonny Sue, Jacqueline Paulina Sarmiento, okay, I think I did that right. Got to be careful on these last names. Michael Shanini, thank you for watching as well. Appreciate you joining us. Tabitha Warris, Bob Rocco, thank you. You're coming all the time lately, Bob. I really appreciate you. Bella Watson, thank you all for joining me this morning. I want you to have a great day. Enjoy yourselves and do something courageous. The time is now. Take care. We'll see you all soon.